Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and we are going to be talking about something that is near and dear to my heart, pizza. For those that don't know, I am a long time handmade dough throwing pizza man. In fact, earlier this week, I think it was on Monday. It might have been, no, actually, it was on Saturday night. So less than a week ago. I happened to go out to the bars, have a few drinkskis and hutch, and pop in to my old pizzeria where I used to work. And lo and behold, they were being overwhelmed. So yours truly actually had to toss a few doughs and make a few pies to help out my friends over at the delicious Tino's Pizza in Oneonta, New York, home of the cold cheese, as featured on Vice, the Pizza Show, and healthy junk food. If you're interested, I suggest you check those videos out to see what delicious really looks like. So when I saw this, I thought to myself, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Is this the next step in automation? And what am I talking about? Well, folks, check it out. This is now being deployed in Australia and New Zealand. It is the DOM Pizza Checker. So let's just read it, but you can guess what it is. It's basically a camera that runs an algorithm based on the pizza being built, what it should look like, and what it does look like when it is finally made. Okay? And I got to tell you, this is just step one. This is going to be more and more implemented throughout for employee productivity. And just like Amazon, as we're going to show you, eventually these devices are going to be used to fire people for as long as people actually work in a business like this, as the automation for that will eventually come as well. Yes, your pizzas in chains will be robot made in the near future. Just like in McDonald's, we've seen the transition in the United States that they no longer want you to order with a human being. No, please use the press pad. So Dominoes pizza stores in Australia and New Zealand have finally begun using an elaborate new employee monitoring tool to track employees' performance. Who needs a manager? Huh? We've got AI. First announced in 2017, the Dom Pizza Checker was finally implemented at a number of Domino's stores in Oceania beginning this August, according to an investor presentation. The device, a high-powered overhead camera connected to machine learning software that monitors employee performance as they make pizza. The camera matches live image of the pizza being made to an image of the pizza that has been ordered. The algorithm evaluates the pizza as the employee prepares it, measuring the border of the crust, amount of cheese, evenness of the spread, portion of the ingredients, and even temperature. Tom, will you go easier on the sausage? My God, we're trying to make a profit here. The audio alert is played in the store if the pizza deviates from the acceptable range of any criteria evaluated by the Dom Pizza Checker. Triggered to remake command. It's crucial that we clear Dom Pizza Checker is a tool used to train our team members and improve the quality and consistency of our pizzas, not to punish those who make mistakes. Come on now. This is all about profitability. This is all about surveillance. This is all about seeing who they can weed out until they can make a machine make the pizza. Domino's has emphasized increasingly in efficiency and lowered costs. There it is. Lowered costs as a main part of its new fortressing strategy. Through fortressing, franchise stores will be required by their corporate parent and restructured to run more efficiently. This is coming. It's coming to the United States soon. I guarantee it. The company has prioritized customer satisfaction, finding that its customers generally consider that any pizza that had been out of the oven for longer than 25 minutes is to be old and cold, leading to complaints. I mean, come on. And like I said, guys, if you didn't know, this is something that happened back in April. Reported on it back in the day. But Amazon has used an AI to automatically fire low productivity workers. Have you seen the South Park from last season where Butter's father is working in that Amazon center? 16 tons, and what do you get? This is the plan until they can get rid of you. They've already cut the hours. There are no benefits. The pay isn't that great at these Amazon facilities. But now AI decides if you're productive or not. Let's just read this small little excerpt here. Amazon's system tracks the rates of each individual associative's productivity. Oh, does it? And automatically generates any warnings or terminations regarding quality or productivity without input from the supervisor. Hey, I don't need a human being to tell me I'm fired. The robot will do it. And this is going to be more and more and more and more in our track, trace, and database society. And believe me, folks, I promise you, it's going to go beyond McDonald's. It's going to go beyond Dominoes. It's going to go beyond Amazon. And that same track, trace, database society has already been brought into our homes on not a minute level, really a mega level compared to where it should be. But when people start putting these facial recognition devices that are the next step of the Google smart speaker, right? The Google speaker, or the Alexa device, right? You're going to see even more of this. And all of this is going to be put into your Chinese-style social credit score. Oh, he's a bad parent at home. He's lazy at work. Let's make him more efficient. And that's if you have a job. You see, the robots are really taking over. And as I've stated before, we do not have a very long time to start transitioning society so that people are actually educated in fields that will not be dominated by artificial intelligence and automation. That's the one thing I can agree with on Yang. I totally and completely disagree with his solution, right? Give everybody $1,000 a month. That's gonna help us when automation comes. No, it's not. It's just going to increase the price of goods and services as you're giving people something for nothing, and you're literally lowering the value of a very low dollar that's not based in anything but lies and hate anyway, right? It's based in zeros and ones. It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by a currency. It's really backed by the establishment telling you how much it's actually valued at. And instead of this idea that automation is just going to take so many jobs that we need to start offsetting people financially, how about we start, by looking at our education system and revamping it in such a manner that when somebody gets out of high school at 18 years old, they're either on a career path that isn't going to totally and completely eviscerate their chance for that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness that we're supposedly guaranteed in the Constitution, but facilitating them to be trained in a field that will be ongoing in 2030 and 2040 and 2050, okay? Listen, jobs are going to shift. It's coming. The college system is almost broken anyway, okay? What's that liberal arts and mass comm degree going to get you? You know, I was in the bar that same night, and I heard somebody talking about his mass comm degree, and an older gentleman was asking, well, what do you want to do? And he's like, just about anything in business. You know, things are changing so fast. No, you didn't learn anything. Your degree is an utter fucking joke, okay? I can't tell you how many mass comm majors that are completely unemployed after the fact and have to train in a different career path or just take a shit job, all right? That's not everybody in mass comm. People in the communications industry that actually work towards a skill set, what do I mean? Audio engineering, video production. There are certain fields in mass communication, if you're honing that side of the skill set, not just getting a generalized degree, that can provide you with a future and can provide you with the opportunity to prosper in this, ever shrinking economy, in my opinion, right? But that's not what's focused on. They just want to churn them and burn them, man. Let's get that money. It's a money-making machine in those universities. We don't care what kind of degree we give them. We don't care if their fine arts degree isn't going to give them a job, okay? And you heard it here first, okay? Dominoes, AI pizza. It's going to be coming to the United States. And I know I have a global audience too, so maybe some of you in the Netherlands and Australia, or I'm sorry, it wasn't the Netherlands. What was it? It was New Zealand and Australia have already experienced this. Guys, I realize that this is my first video of the day, but I've been waiting on Dylan Avery. We're supposed to be doing a Ask Me Anything together. He's quite late. And I may just push forward with a few more videos. Hopefully he's going to come in tonight and we're going to take your questions, but I'm doing it 3 to 7 times a day. Kicked out the jams 6 times yesterday on subjects that matter. Australians coming out for Julian Assange. The not-so-secret Chinese UFO helicopter that's been unveiled within the last week. Derek Bros of the Conscious Resistance running for mayor and much more. So make sure you thumbs this video up, share it with others, join the Burmist Brigade if you like material you may not be seeing in the mainstream, and you can watch all my documentary films for free. Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, and New World Order Defined, and Shade the Motion Picture right here for free. It's in the documentaries playlist section, and I'm doing it with your help. No Patreon, no Subscribe Star. You like my stuff? $5, $10, $15. It means the world to me. It's keeping me moving. It's keeping me going. I thank you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you all on the flip side.